So you've been known for coining the phrase and actually the practice of home staging in a way. Can you tell me how that whole process and adventure started for you?
It was an accident. I was a screenwriter and I was renting a house in Brentwood, and I realized I was really sick of writing, and I was spending all my time fixing up the house and the garden and all of that. And the homeowner came to town and said, "I love what you've done." And I said, "Well, thank you." And he says, "Well, you're going to have to move because I'm going to make some money on this." So I had my furniture and about 200 potted plants. Where do you store those? And then I had a friend trying to sell a house, and I thought, okay, how do I save money on storage? How about I put my things around your house, and then people can imagine what it's like to live there. And the house sold in a couple of days for $500,000 over asking. And a couple brokers said, "Would you do this for me too?" And I said yes. And that was the beginning.
Why do you think it is so important to stage a home in today's market?
People want to really fall in love with a home. If you really show people how they could live in the house, what it could look like, it resonates with them. A lot of times they buy some or all of the furniture.
So would you say you have a trademark aesthetic style?
I would say so. I think even from the first apartment I had in college, I had a white sofa. So I find them to make design very flexible. If you have a neutral, either white or off-white or beige sofa, then you can change your style as you feel like it. I don't see design like, oh, I've designed my house and then that's it and that's how I'm going to live for the next 50 years. I see it as, this is how I like it right now, and tomorrow I might want to move things around a little bit.
Nice. So it's choosing pieces that allow that kind of flexibility.
Exactly. I can change my color scheme. If I change the rug and some of the artwork, I could have a black and white room here.
What would be something that you would offer somebody who's working on their own space at home?
To begin with, I think you have to go from room to room and think, what do I want to do in this room? For example, I just love sitting in front of a fire with a friend. So I knew I wanted some chairs here, but I also want to be able to have a lot of people sometimes. So I tried to get as much seating as I could. And then you also can be tired of something, change your mind and want to move on.